everyone and welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be checking out the brand new ARGUS shotgun here in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And that's the thing, guys, if you didn't already know, a little bit earlier today, the time me making this video, Black Ops 4 update 1.20 released, and in the brand new update, we did end up seeing Operation Apocalypse Z, as well as we did end up seeing some brand new DLC weapons being added into the game. Luckily enough, out of my bribe, I was able to get the ARGUS shotgun, which is of course a returning DLC weapon from Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So with that in mind, that's how come I decided to go ahead and check it out in this video. Now guys, as you can see over here, this is the creator class that we are going to be using. Now that's the thing, I don't really have the most amount of experience with this weapon yet, so of course my creator class is going to be changing a little bit throughout this video. However, the class I am going to be starting off with, I am going to be using the standard variation of the ARGUS, as well as my first attachment is going to be the reflex sight. Our second one is going to be quick draw, our third one is going to be stock, as well as our fourth one is going to be long barrel, and then finally our final one is going to be fast mags. I'm also going to be using the brand new weaponized 115 reactive camo, which was added in to Black Ops 4 today, the time me making this video. And if you guys haven't already seen it, this is what the camo looks like at the start of the game. Then once you get 3 kills, 6 kills, as well as finally 9 kills. Overall, this is a really awesome reactive camo, as well as the ARGUS is a really awesome shotgun in Black Ops 4. So yeah guys, if you go on to enjoy this video, make sure you go ahead and leave a like on it down below, as well as subscribe for more Black Ops 4 content. So yeah, now that I got the intro out of the way, I will see you when I join up into my first game. Alright guys, so as you can see, of course, we are going to be joining up into our first game. This time, we are going to be playing a game of standard TDM here on Arsenal Sandstorm. And of course guys, as you can see, this is the ARGUS shotgun here in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I'm not gonna lie, the ARGUS looks really cool here in the game, as well as weaponized 115 looks really awesome. And alright, that's gonna be our first kill, as well as our second one. Okay, and that's the thing, if you guys didn't already know, with Black Ops 4 update 1.20, we did end up seeing the new operation, as well. That's gonna be another kill. We did end up seeing the Reaper Specialist coming back from Black Ops 3, which is really cool in my opinion, so that's how come. For this game, as well as some of the other games I am going to be playing, I am going to be using Reaper. But that's the thing, as just first impressions, Reaper is a really awesome specialist in this game. And alright, so we unfortunately died, however, it's not too big of a deal. And if you guys would like to, feel free to comment down below what are your thoughts on Reaper, as well as do you have any of the new DLC weapons. I find it a little bit odd, however, unfortunately. Alright, that's going to be another kill. None of the new DLC weapons are free in the tier system, all of them are in the reserves. However, it's a little bit better now because there are ultra weapon bribes, which means that there is a possibility that you are going to be getting some of the new DLC weapons. And alright, that's another kill. And that's another one. Being that for myself what I did. And alright, that's another one. As well as another one. Okay. And since I knew that there were going to be new DLC weapons coming out with the new operation, I saved up roughly 50 reserve cases, and I also saved my ultra weapon bribe, and luckily enough, I was able to get the ARGUS, which that's the thing. From my own limited experience, the ARGUS is a really awesome shotgun in this game. And that's another kill. And performs almost identically to the ARGUS that's in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And that's another one. As well as another one. Okay, not gonna lie, we are doing quite well over here. The only main downside about the ARGUS is it really doesn't have that much ammunition. And if you guys haven't already seen it, this is the brand new scythe, which that's the thing, this scythe is absolutely insane. And I already got 1 kill with it in this game at least. And that's another one, as well as the UAV. It looks like they're all gonna be over here. And that's another one, as well as the counter UAV. And alright, that's gonna be a couple. As well as another one, and the Merciless. Let's go ahead and throw up this drone squad. We also just completed my contract, okay. As well as a Fury kill, which is pretty decent in my opinion. Currently going 19-3, okay. That's another one. Now that's the thing, if you are going to be using the ARGUS, I would recommend that you put either a red dot sight or ELO sight on it, and that's just because the iron sights are pretty decent. They're almost identical to the ones that were in Black Ops 3. However, they're not the best iron sights in the game, and I noticed I am able to be a lot more precise when I use the red dot sight, and I really am interested in trying out the ELO, and that's another kill. Now that's the thing guys, as I mentioned before, the ARGUS is almost identical to the ARGUS that is in Black Ops 3, because if you guys remember, how the ARGUS works is if you you hip fire, is a standard shotgun with pellets. However, if you aim down sight, it only shoots off one slug round, which is really interesting. So that means if you aim down sight and you're very accurate, you can do extremely well with this weapon. And if you equip long barrel, you can take out enemies quite effectively at some pretty ludicrous ranges. Alright, that's another kill. As well as another one, okay. Oh, alright, that was extremely close. So that means if you are going to be using the Argus, try to get as many kills as you can while aiming down sight, because if you aim down sight, the likelihood of you getting a one-shot kill is a lot better than hip firing. The only time that I really hip fire when using this weapon is if I am in an extreme close range engagement and I don't have time to pull up my iron sights. So unlike other shotguns in the game, try to aim down sight as much as you possibly can when you're trying to get kills, and it looks like they're all going to be over here. Alright, my teammate took a couple of them out. Alright guys, so as you can see, of course, we are going to be joining up into our second game. This time, we are going to be playing a game of standard TDM here on WMD. So that means I am going to be playing a Black Ops 1 map with a Black Ops 3 weapon using a Black Ops 2 camo, all in Black Ops 4, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. Alright, that's one. Now that's the thing. One thing that is really interesting about the brand new operation, and that is, there's only 40 tiers of this particular operation, unlike the 50 tiers in last operation, and unlike Operation Absolute Zero and Grand Heist where there was 100 tiers. And alright, that's another kill. And especially unlike Operation First Strike where there were 200 tiers, so the current operation is going to be lasting for 27 days. Alright, that's another kill. So chances are we are going to be seeing a second half to this operation. And that's another kill. As well as another one, okay. And we also got a headshot on that person, so that's pretty decent. And that's another kill. And that's another one. And that's the thing, overall the new operation is pretty awesome in my opinion. That's another one. It is really unfortunate that we didn't get to see any new DLC weapons that are in the tier system. And that's another kill. However, we did end up seeing quite a bit of new content, being that we saw, of course, the brand new ARGUS shotgun as well. That's another one. We also saw some new Mark II as well as Mastercraft camos, such as the new Mastercraft camo for the Daemon, the new Mark II weapon for the SOG as well. That's another kill. As in the tier system, there is a brand new Mastercraft camo for the ICR, which is really awesome. So that means right now there are currently 2 Mastercraft camos for the ICR. Alright guys, so as you can see, we are going to be joining up into another game. This time, we are going to be playing a game of standard TDM here on Grind. So that means for this game, I am going to be playing on a Black Ops 2 map with a Black Ops 2 camo using a Black Ops 3 weapon, all here in Black Ops 4, which is pretty cool in my opinion. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and see exactly how well we can do. Wait a second. Alright, that's gonna be our first kill. As well as another one. Okay. I just looked down and I realized that person also was using the Argus, which that's the thing. Other than myself, I haven't really seen too many people using the Argus. However, with that in mind, I have ran into a couple of people. Honestly, the Argus shotgun is a really good weapon in this game. Alright, that's another kill. And it would have been really awesome if it were in the tier system. And that's another one, okay. And that's the thing, guys. If you do have the Argus shotgun, feel free to comment down below because I am really interested. And that's another kill. Or if you do have the brand new crossbow, because I haven't really seen too much gameplay of the crossbow. However, it looks like it's a really cool weapon in this game. And that's one. And that's of course going to be the UAV. Alright, there we go, took him out. And right now, it looks like they are going to be spawning on that side of the map over there. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and equip this. That's one. As well as another one, okay. And we unfortunately died, however, it's not too big of a deal. And that's one. As well as another one, okay. And that's the thing, I mentioned this before, however, this weapon is truly a copy and paste of Black Ops 3's Argus. The reload animation is the same, it looks the same, it sounds the same. And alright, that's another kill. So yeah guys, that's where I'm gonna be ending off this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so that way you guys will not miss a new upload from me. So yeah, that's of course gonna be it for this video. I hope to see you in the next one.